They've got to stop doing this because it's a bit annoying, isn't it? It's a bit annoying how they keep on adding things in for GTA Plus and then a week or a month later everyone else will get it. It's just... we don't want it. We don't need it in the game. I mean, fair enough, people getting bonuses and whatnot and discounts for having GTA Plus, but when it's exclusive content for a week to a month, it's just annoying. And this is the third time that it's happened. Okay, this happened last week. I get it. The reason why I'm talking about it now is because the Itali Classic is actually coming out today for everyone, so at least we're not having to wait a month. But the thing is, they shouldn't be doing this shit. They shouldn't be doing it. It's annoying, because not everyone gets access to the content at the same time. Bulldog, welcome. And that was never the case. Never the case. And arguably one of the things that made this game so successful is the free content that got added in at the same time for everyone, and everyone always had access to the content. This is, you could say this is one of the first games that ever did it. This is the first game that ever did it. I mean, if you think back to, I mean, it's not the same, is it? But when Call of Duty used to bring out the map packs, it used to split the player base up, because if you didn't have the map packs, then you wouldn't get put with people that had the map packs. So you were basically separated from them. You couldn't play with them unless you got invited by them. And I know it's not the same sort of thing, but it is to a degree. It is to a degree. I mean, look at when they added in the Astrali, like potentially a best-in-class vehicle. And most people haven't got access to it for a month. I know you can buy it in the car meet, but most people aren't able to do that either. Because who knows people that have got GTA Plus. Thanks for the shitty update, Rockstar. It's actually not that, but, well, I say that. Lunar New Year stunt races aren't new, are they? But they're not in the game too often. And they get added around this time of year. So you've got the Itali Classic, the Yuanbai collectibles, 4 times cash on associate and bodyguard salaries, 4 times cash and happy on CEO/VIP work. So the 6-time bonus is on the races, by the way, for GTA Plus. It's triple if you've not got GTA Plus. Additional bonus, Ceepriko heist, boosts the chance of finding pink diamond primary target. You should have just made it so it was just a pink diamond. Probably not even going to find it. I used to get so unlucky with the pink diamond. Right, I'm still on with these missions. You know what's annoying? I've got the dead zone.
You calling for some wheels?
I'll show you afterwards. Let me just ring this, call this out. Where is it? I struggle to find this thing every single week, even though I shouldn't.
It's on the way. Okay, I got stuff to do.
What's the message on the screen? You can only see Rockstar content. That's because you've not verified your age on Xbox. It's weird because it's like that thing hasn't. It's like that thing hasn't been put into place for all accounts yet. Like my main account has it, but this account doesn't. You see how Street's got a custom profile picture that's not normally one that's set by Xbox? You know, like a default Xbox one. Well, on my main account, I just wouldn't be able to see that. And what I was going to moan about the dead zones, look, where is it? Dead zone. To be fair, I've not got it on the iced. Let me get out of the car. Does it still move around? Not really, does it? I'm gonna do that. See what I mean? There's definitely something different. I'd love for them to come out and explain what it is, because there's definitely something different about being in third person and first person. Because look, I've got different dead zone settings, and I've got an anti-dead zone thing on my controller, so I can get rid of that dead zone that you can't normally get rid of. Look, I've got absolutely no dead zone on first person, but I've got it more or less all the way to the max on third person, with an anti-dead zone setting of 20. This is at least 20 dead zone there by default. I think there's a bit less than that, but... That's the thing, Bulldog. Well, it's not down to Aikoes, is it? It's because of this online safety act. Right, I need to do these missions one last time. But yeah, that online safety act stuff, I mean, it's just a load of nonsense at the end of the day. It's something that people just should be like, yeah, this is bullshit, and that's the last we hear of it, but... I've got to be careful with what I say because people are going to take it the wrong way, but it's just bullshit. Okay. This game's a bit weird at times, isn't it? Don't think I've ever mentioned that. The thing is, even on 360, it's probably going to be the same. Like, we'll still get implemented. You'd have to verify your age. So yeah, that's why you can only play Rockstar created content. Guys, welcome if you just joined us. I appreciate it. I'll be glad when I've done all these things.
Okay, these driverless taxis have got a big PR campaign.
Let's skip this kind of well looking. Does the stream look better this week? Got a higher upload speed now. Goes all the way up to 50. Look sharp. I'm streaming above what they recommend for the encoder that it'll be using, but I swear it makes a little bit of a difference. Maybe it's just me. I'm not sure. I mean, I could force it to stream in 4K, but it's too much delay. The picture would look better though because there'd be less compression. Even though it's just still 1440p. Let me blow these up first. You know what, shall I rate these missions afterwards? Not individually, but as a whole. 10 traffic signals. 5 pedestrians, 10 traffic signals. Right, they were all together. High speed near misses. That's one, but I've gone past traffic signals now. I know, traffic signals, traffic lights. I'm sure something got said about GTA 6 this week. I don't know, something gets said about it all the time now, to be honest.
It's happening. We're going viral. Videos are popping up all over social media and Noe's bleeding.
Yeah, but if Xbox don't bring it in, they can't, like, Xbox Live just wouldn't be a thing in England. So they've had to bring it in. Because otherwise they just, you know, you just wouldn't be able to play at all. Right, let's exit that. Get back in the vigilante. Let me out. It's just shit because with a lot of things, like I just want to be left alone. Just leave me alone. Piss off. You know what I mean? It's just annoying. Just, you don't have to overstep into all of these things. Yeah. It's annoying because it's done with absolutely everything. Discord are going to be doing it now. Be happening everywhere. I mean, it's not just... It's just like England and Australia first, isn't it? But it's be happening in all these other Western countries. Just hasn't happened yet. I've not been sent messages every 5 minutes. You know what I played this week? I did actually play some old Call of Duties. I always come round this way. I don't know why. I think it's because it's where the marker is on the map, but you can't get to it from that way. Played old Call of Duties, and they definitely need to bring them back out on like a Call of Duty collection because the lobbies are horrible. With all the people, you know, doing all sorts of crazy things on 360. And the games... It's more of like I guess a fidelity problem with the games. The games actually don't look that bad. They don't need to change the graphics, they just need to improve the resolution, the frame rates and all that sort of thing. Just like what they did with all the Halo games on Halo the Master Chief Collection, just do that. That's all they need to do. And the thing is, it's got to a point now where there's so many people that used to play the old Call of Duties that don't play the new Call of Duties. So and who's going to stop playing the new Call of Duties to play the old Call of Duties? Because people that play the new Call of Duties didn't play the old Call of Duties and probably aren't a fan of the old Call of Duties. Whereas the fans of old Call of Duties are still fans of old Call of Duties. They're just not fans of the new Call of Duties. Because these people don't play anymore. They don't play because I've got lots of people on my friends list that no longer play Call of Duty, that all they used to do was play Call of Duty. Of course, that's where I added them from, so... Way back when. What we're thinking about these missions then? I'm just gonna get out of the car and destroy it. Oh, it's right next to me, so I can't blow it up. PC enhanced? No, this is Xbox. Oh. If it looks like PC, it's probably because of just the stream quality. Move away. I'm gonna have to drive out of here, aren't I? Oh, it's going to blow my vigilante. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, it's not PC. Yeah, welcome, but it's not PC enhanced there. It's because most people streaming to 1080p. I've got it in 1440p, so there's less compression. Shadow, welcome. It might be controversial this, but I think these missions are better than all the other missions that we've had like it so far. I think it's better than the Clucking Bell Farm raid. The good thing about the Clucking Bell Farm raid was the freedom that it gave you. Like, there was multiple ways to set it up. You could do it in whichever way you wanted. Other than that, it's when I went back and played them, found them to be quite boring. And I think, you know what, I was thinking about this yesterday. I thought, I'll talk about this on stream. I think one of the main issues with this is the payout. The payout's just not good enough. And the reason why the payout's not good enough is because you don't need a property. Maybe they should have just added something in. Should have added some sort of property in that you had to buy to be able to do this. Just like the Oscar Guzman Flies Again stuff. Because Oscar Guzman Flies Again is a fairly good payout. It's just that the setup missions are... It's going underwater and all, and using the drone, it's that mission in particular that makes that bad. I don't think there's quite a mission as bad as that. Saying that, I think these missions last longer. That's the one bad thing about this. The missions last a bit too long for what it is. Rohit, welcome. Good to know it's on Xbox. Quality is good. Oh, I had this problem last week. I can't get away from them. Should go to the bridge. I actually quite like the finale for this, though. I like how they make you go for headshots to get the bonus. Does anyone else agree? I don't know. Because it's always, have I done it or haven't I? There's that bit of suspense to it, isn't there? I mean, you should be headshotting enemies anyway, but... Yeah, the update is coming out in... I didn't answer, did I? Around that sort of time, a bit longer than that, in fact, but...
Okay, not quite
Let's skip this advert.
as we planned, but on the LS scale of chaos, that's still a
I didn't have this on screen last week, did I? Okay, it's not that one.
PR department must be reeling.
It's that one. Right, I've got a timer in the top right. Is it 1 hour and 35 minutes? Roughly. There's nothing to do, is there, on GTA? Who's going to be playing? Who is even bothered about Forza? The thing is with Forza. What do you want to call it? Like the gameplay loop or the content that they make you do just gets so super repetitive. And it's the same thing all the time. And you just know they're going to be doing the same sort of thing in Forza Horizon 6 as what they did in Forza Horizon 4, Forza Horizon 5. And it does get a bit boring. They need to try and mix it up a bit. I don't think it's that bad, but It's like, it just feels like you end up going around the map doing chores. It's just shit. I need to try and mix it up a little bit so that it's just not the same thing every other week. Right, I know where the next one is. But I will be buying it. I will be playing it early, so. I will be streaming it. Bring back ranks from Forza Horizon 4. It depends on the map. Yeah, I do agree with you. I do agree with you. It's just whether or not it's going to be successful depends on the map. Because if there's not good races, then there's no point in having ranks. I imagine if all the races are crap, it's just going to end up being people just logging on to play free roam, isn't it? A bit like this current one. But yeah, I do think they should add ranked in. Right, let's go.
Hey, is that you?
Let's see them introduce a roleplay game developer. Then make a game without RP in it, about more crime empires.
I heard they're planning to destroy the downtown cab company's
I just wouldn't want. Oh, I've closed my stream off. Let's see the shot. I wouldn't want anything to do with RP in the game, to be honest. Just keep it away. Don't want anything to do with roleplay. Guys, if you're enjoying, feel free to leave a like. Appreciate it, thank you. Only got 2 likes at the minute. Right, let's give that. I mean, we seem to be talking about this roleplay stuff every other week now on stream, and it really is because they're pushing it in that sort of direction, isn't it? It's almost like the developers that make the game don't understand why people play it, and they see things on Twitch, like, well, all these role-playing streams that are popular on Twitch. Bear in mind, like, GTA is still one of the most watched games on Twitch, but people are watching these role-playing servers. Just because people are watching people play GTA roleplay servers doesn't mean that they want to play it themselves. They're only watching it for the streamer. It's nothing to do with the game. It just happens to be that GTA is the best sandbox game to be able to do something like those roleplay servers that you see, because what other game is as good as this and is as moddable as this? That's the main reason why this gets picked for that sort of thing. If there was another game that was more moddable and was better than, well, not necessarily better than this, but on the same sort of level, but it was more moddable and they gave them more freedom to be able to do what they want and that sort of thing, if that was even possible, people would do it on that instead. Even if technically the gameplay loop on the game itself is better on GTA Online. I mean, the game is somewhat realistic. Everyone owns the game. There's no other better game to do that sort of thing on, or to make those servers on. It's just, yeah, there will be some people that will want to play it, yeah, but they're a minority. I think there'll be some people that will want to play it, and then they'll decide it's not for them, and they'll just never touch it again. What I'm saying is, if the game was strictly roleplay, there'd be less players playing it. There'll be less players playing it eventually than what are playing the game now. Put it that way. On Kick stream, I dare go on Kick. I've got a Kick account, but I don't go on Kick. It probably is though. Probably the exact same as Twitch.
Okay, I'm going in. Head to the parking lot. Keep the
In terms of, you know, the ranking of the games.
signal me.
What are you trying to say, Bulldog? That we're all going to get replaced by... They cut my mic off.
You're gonna want to clear the area around
Did you hear that on stream? I was going to say that, and it's look, they're tapping in. They're tapping into the stream. Right, I'm only joking with that, but I don't know what happened to my mic. That was weird. I said, what you trying to say, that they're just going to replace us with technology? That there's just going to be no need for people to be here? What they're going to do to us all?
You got family in the taxi business? Saw a license in there. Looked a lot like you.
It's probably going to happen. I mean, not like if you work on a computer in any sort of way whatsoever, then yeah. And then like the more basic jobs will get taken up first. You know, like warehouse workers. I think one of the last things that will get replaced is probably, I don't know, construction work, surgery stuff. I don't know, stuff like that. Looks like it will eventually, just not as quick as other stuff. Right, I'm sick of the cops on this. I don't know what the crew's like. Shadows, so
Just
can't
keep
really say
driving.
anything.
The feds will make this all disappear.
Just want to make sure I lose these cops. Just want to deliver pizza and drive a taxi. You would just get knobheads playing
Take us
RP.
to those coordinates.
If it was on console, you just get knobheads playing RP, just taking the piss. Like, just trying to bully everyone. Be full of the same types of people, just arguing with each other.
Did you hear about that no-way car going rogue? The guys say it was sabotage.
Be full of people that think they're Angry Ginger and somebody like that. Not be arse for it. Just logging in to have an argument with somebody. Oh, could not care. Just could not care.
Yeah, that's gonna leave a mark. You're not in a rush, huh? Yeah, don't blame you.
Guys, welcome if you've just joined us. Let us know what you think about RP. Are you looking forward to RP potentially being in
Okay,
GTA
here we are.
6?
Our handler should be inside.
Do you want to play RP? Do you not want to play RP? We don't want to. Well, I don't want to play RP. I think the developers have overestimated
Pay
how much
attention.
people like that particular content. People watch these streams for the streamers, not because of the roleplay servers themselves.
Okay, ladies, change of plan.
Obviously, we don't know that's what they're doing in GTA 6, but with the content that they're adding into this game, we can only assume that they're going to be doing something like that.
Our protection. We are the protection. I'm dropping the location of the data center now. Keeping that site safe is your #1 priority. So take a break, kit up, and be ready to move out.
So yeah, welcome if you just joined us. You should let you pull your gun out early. I thought I was stuck then. 6 races, 3 PR stunts where you have to get a good time / record, which gives you points. But to make it more competitive. No, I can't help you get money, sorry. I mean, that would be a lot better because that would remove the everyone's a winner aspect from it. I've left my Vigilante there, and I know it's just going to get blown up like it did last week. Remember that? Got destroyed. It was even last week or the week before. It got destroyed, and I swear it just didn't get destroyed. It just didn't blow up or anything. It just got destroyed. That's what I mean by that. You want that varsity jacket? Deliver 5 pizzas, 3 taxi passengers, and an empty warehouse in 10-minute special. What you're on about? It's just... It gets boring, Forza. There's too much emphasis on like the free roam, and yeah, it's an open world game, but it's almost like that's all there is to do. Like the racing comes second, and that's what I always liked about Forza Motorsport.
Stay where you are. I know what you did, you piece of shit.
It was just racing, wasn't it? More interesting to give players a reason to try, but yeah, most people, well, lots of people would complain because they just wouldn't be good enough. I mean, it's not the same sort of thing, but I'm just sick of all these algorithms that are put in place. You know, like skill-based matchmaking and then engagement-based matchmaking, or engagement-orientated matchmaking. Just all these things that are going on in the background, all these algorithms deciding your fate, when it just should be, you get put with whoever. If you happen to be better than somebody else, you just happen to be better than somebody else. If you're worse than somebody else, you just happen to be worse than somebody else. So just all these things that try to manipulate the outcomes of games it should be illegal. That's just bullshit, isn't it? Like, everyone's... You're all at the mercy of these algorithms. No. You shouldn't have to put up with any of this stuff. People just shouldn't stand for it. Even if, let's say, you're someone that benefits from skill-based matchmaking. You don't... No one benefits from it, really. The only people that benefit from skill-based matchmaking is people like... Well, the publisher. Anyway. And the reason why I'll always say this, it makes all the lobbies across the board more competitive, because the only reason why shit players don't take the game as seriously as players that are good is because they're not good at the game. But if the game makes them think that they are good at the game, then they're going to take the game more seriously and more competitive, and they're just going to get annoyed that they're not as good as what they think they are, when beforehand they're just content with being average, below average. You know, you never used to have all this bullshit back in, like, 2009. Never used to have to put up with it. I'm not saying there wasn't some sort of, like... There was obviously a team balancing system in place. Which, yeah, probably how it should be. That's only fair now. You can't have... The games wouldn't play right if it didn't do that. How it used to do it on old Call of Duties, if you were in a lobby, it used to be, you used to get a score in the match, and depending on the score you got in the previous game, had an impact on what team you'd get put on afterwards. Like if you place first, so like let's say people that came first, third, fifth, seventh, so on. People that came second, fourth, sixth, eighth, so on. They'd get put on the same team as each one another. So if you came in like an even position, you'd be on one team. If you came in an odd position, you'd be on the other. It'd go all the way down to the bottom. So technically there was always one team better than the other, but now it's not like that anymore because you just get put in different lobbies. And you get people doing silly shit like two boxing. I mean, them adding in skill-based matchmaking has just led to all these exploits and all this other bullshit, all these problems that I just never used to have beforehand.
Trains! It's self-driving trains! Do you know how many... will begin boarding by socioeconomic status in 5 minutes.
I don't know what you're on about, Bulldog. And I think, going back to Forza, I think the handling could be better for racing. They need to make the handling more like motorsport. I don't think it should be exactly the same as motorsport, but it should be more like motorsport than what it's like at the minute, put it that way. I mean, it's always felt the same, hasn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a bit different from game to game, but not much. I guess the biggest difference was probably Forza Horizon 1 and Forza Horizon 2, but... even then, it kind of just felt a bit basic on Forza Horizon 1 compared to what it is now. Is it almost as if like they couldn't get it to how it was now because it was on the 360? It was some sort of hardware limitation holding the physics back, but only slightly, not by much.
Next stop is on. Am I coming through? I always wanted to be an announcer.
I've not played it in ages, so I could be wrong.
My AI therapist told me I was
I should get my disc and play it again, even though it's single player only now.
We're gonna block the tunnel. Force the train the engineer's working on to come to a dead stop. That's where you come in.
The new car. What, the Itali Classic? I said this at the start of the stream, I find it bullshit how they start doing it. You know what, I might make a video on it. GTA Plus is getting worse. I mean, it's not even like it's good. It's not even like it's good for people that are on GTA Plus, because this just used to be content we used to get. You know, everyone used to get it at the same time. You're not getting additional content. You're just getting content that you otherwise would have got at the same time as everyone else, or you would have got it for free, like clothing items. There's like login rewards. GTA Plus gets clothing items, and no doubt these clothing items would have been part of some sort of challenge or a login reward or whatever. You could say maybe they've gone out of the way to do something a little bit different just because GTA Plus is a thing, but it's not really that. It's not additional content, really, is it? And it's the same with these vehicles now. Look, it's just getting limited time access to these vehicles. Why? You're not actually getting anything more out of it. You're just paying for content that otherwise you would have got for free. And yeah, you do still get it for free in the end, but you've got to wait a week, you've got to wait a month. Yeah, you can buy it from people in the car meet, but not everybody knows somebody that's got the car to be able to buy it from them in the car meet. We'll get the car out, in fact, after this. Should we get the snacks out? Keyboard King, welcome. I need to find it. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't do that. There's like a fly on my screen. They're not like typical flies, they're like little bugs. Don't know where they're getting in from. Go away. Just see the odd one now and again. I've got like I've got a cable that runs down from the ceiling. Like an aerial cable that goes into the TV, even though I don't use the TV, and I think they're coming from there because there's like a bit of a gap that goes up into the loft. Nah, the update's not out. Over 70 minutes yet.
Got the briefcase? All right, I got paperwork to do. You know,
It's a background update.
Already.
The MO car dupe glitch. That was a thing. Fixed an issue where map blip options disrupted the firefighter, forklift operator, and paper route odd jobs. What's your favourite odd job? You know what looks a bit lazy? That looks a bit lazy, doesn't it? The signage there. They use that font from time to time on UI and maybe on social media posts. They definitely use that font. Like that one there. I won't say not necessarily lazy, but I say it ruins the immersion either. I don't know. I find it weird seeing it in game on a sign like that when they use it so often elsewhere. Right, Trashmaster mission. Yeah, that's it. Flip the vigilante upside down and pointing the other way from where I want to go. Yeah. Piss off. Stay away. It's this fly. It's doing my head in. Guys, if you're falling behind on the live stream, click the like button. We'll have to wait and see anyway. I mean, I think we've got more details about what Forza Horizon 6 is going to be like over GTA 6, don't get me wrong, but there's still lots of things that they need to come out and discuss about Forza Horizon 6 because we just did not get enough information, and it's only... It must be less than 100 days away, which is... It's relatively soon, that. Don't really have a lot of information on it. What do you all think about this trailer 3 for GTA 6 anyway? Is anyone that bothered about it? It's like what I said the other week. I'm only bothered about it if it shows actual gameplay. You know, like this, like how you're watching me play the game now. If it shows that, it'd be interesting, but I'll tell you now, I'd rather take just a newswire post full of information about what the game's going to be like. Maybe changes that they made to the gameplay or improvements, things that just we wouldn't have thought were possible, that sort of thing. Rather than just looking at the same sort of thing that we've already looked at in the first 2 trailers. It'd be a lot more interesting than getting a trailer. I mean, if they did both, you know what I mean? They gave us lots of information, like a commentary over the top of it at the same time, sharing us gameplay. I guess that would be better, but you get what I'm saying. Rather than just another trailer that like we've already had, I'd rather take, I guess, a news wire post full of information as to what the game's going to be like in terms of gameplay. I just hope the dead zone values are going to be true, like a true 0. And you can change all the things like input curvatures.
Come on, it's this way.
I'm trying to throw it in from there, but I'm forgetting you've got to be fairly close to it, haven't you?
Hey, I thought you should know the trash company is getting some real angry calls right now. Hard to make out what with all the...
No one online. You know what's crazy? I've still not heard from people ever since. I don't know. I don't know. I've still not heard from some people since that shit with RedLester. I mean, that's just ridiculous. That was ridiculous. No, I'll stand by that. I swear they're making adverts louder on YouTube as well. Come on, let me in. The problem with this mission is it feels like it's never going to end. It's one section after the other, isn't it? You go inside, you do all the hacks, you get the documents, and then there's even more trash to collect afterwards. And you've got to destroy the vehicle, haven't you, to get the trash, and it's... You've got to get out, then the police are after you. The police are after you, it's just a nightmare. Well, it's not a nightmare, it's just, it's really... There's a lot. Especially after the last mission, because the last mission's only a short mission. I mean, you do this.
documents that aren't exactly trash yet. You've got to steal them.
I did this the other week.
No way office. You should have
Shoot that thing whilst it's
part of the way.
in the entrance and I can't get out.
Your way in. Just think, what would Avi do? And you know, try not to pen.
Look. Probably, right, that's probably the best outcome of that, actually. It's not going to be there now, is it? It's not going to be there.
Okay, final pickup. There are some documents that aren't exactly trash yet. You've got to steal them straight from the No Way office. You should have a pass in your uniform to get you part of the way. After that, hack your way in. Just think, what would Avi do? And you know, try not to pen.
I'll be glad when I've done this mission though. Actually, I don't think this mission's too bad, it just lasts too long. This is where it gets a bit fiddly. You gotta do the hack. It's just, yeah. You do the hack, you get into the building. It's not another rack. There might be, you know. Yeah, I think there is. No, don't die. Don't. Go inside quick. I thought I was going to die. Look, this is the last time I played these missions, by the way. If you think these missions are boring, then... Not the best bit of content in the game, are they? But... Come on. Look onto that guy. So this is probably the last time I need to play them. In fact, shall we pause the game quick and have a look at the career progress? Just double check. Right, I will. I don't even have to get the bonus. I will get it completed today. I will get it completed today.
What are you doing, fucker?
We're gonna need to do a hack on the computer. As if I'm setting up a KO. So I looked at the computer when I was leaving. Into the trash master.
You saw me turn up on the security feed. They took a load of documents. Get after
Try and punch them.
Whatever information they've got, we need.
It's fine, I need to get in this quick so the van doesn't get away. It's this bit that's... I don't know, I reckon it's better than just going to the other places and picking up the trash, but... It's after everything you've already done in the mission, then you've got to lose the cops afterwards as well, haven't you? That'd be so annoying in this thing. If that bridge wasn't there. Come on, hurry up. Run. Can't use my snacks while I'm holding the bag. Brilliant. Force I want to level in a Trash Master. You can't really see it because the countdown timer's in the way. We should be able to make it out there. Get onto the bridge. I'll learn a freestyle now. Guys, welcome if you just joined us. I know it's a bit boring. The finale is actually not that bad. Quite like the finale. Lost them pretty quickly. Goes to the wrong drop-off point.
You there? Alright, so you're not a natural garbage man. But hey, we got what we needed to take these assholes down. I'll be in touch.
Why's he put my vigilante all the way around here? Does it always do this? I think it does, you know. I feel like I've done this before. Move out of the way. We'll check out the Itali Classic again after this. And then maybe the odd jobs. I don't know what we're going to do afterwards. Skip this advert. It's such an annoying advert as well. What do you mean you've got a boyfriend? You're 40. You look over 40. Don't know what the advert's for. It's. I don't know where I'm going now. It's that advert. It's so shit. Yeah, I know people might not be married, but God. It's like they've got 40-year-olds on, well, 45-year-olds on, and they're acting like they're 22. That's it, make it. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that. It's this way, isn't it? Well, I'm mainly on about the actual adverts themselves, like, the frequency of them. I don't know. I just leave it on normal, what it's always been on. Some circle will say England manager until 2028. You know, as you get older, it's probably not like this for everyone, but as you get older, you just realise people are just stupid, don't you? People might think that about me, but I don't care. I don't care. Think that about me. Go on. I just see people are just ridiculous, aren't they? People are. It's crazy.
This is it. This is where we wipe the no-way data from the FIB servers and put Los Santos back to how it was. You, me, everyone we've ever worked with, erased from the system. We need this to work, so listen.
You know that Logitech mouse? That Logitech mouse actually looks pretty good, doesn't it?
The hacking device I've left you. That's it.
People are saying it's like a gimmick, the Super Strike. So the Super Strike mouse it's not like a clickable thing, is it? It's got like it's got haptic feedback, but I'm not sure exactly how it works. But basically, it means that you can actually the click gets registered in game quicker than what it would do on a traditional mouse click. The thing is, the problem I've got with people doing these reaction time tests is, you know, it's not the best way. It isn't, because it doesn't improve your reaction time. Your reaction times in game are still going to be the same. It's just you're going to be able to fire your gun quicker, or click the mouse quicker, or for that to be registered in game quicker. But you know, if you've got to like snap onto a target, it's not going to change that at all, is it? So that's what I'm saying. So these reaction time tests are not really.
Why were you here?
It oversells the mouse. That's what I'm trying to say.
What were you looking for?
But it does seem interesting.
Why won't you talk? Break! I'm taking a break.
God damn it.
Can I get up? There we go. I want to say. Read the emergency book. Red. I'd have to show you some clips and then I'd be able to explain it a bit better. Because you'd understand what I'm going on about. But you get what I'm saying there, surely. Doesn't change the reaction time, just the input gets registered quicker, so you have to move the mouse to snap onto somebody, don't you? It's just not going to change that.
Oh, wow. Hey, motherfucker!
It's almost like its thing is, if you get this mouse, you're going to improve your reaction time. That kind of be its selling, well, it's kind of like its selling point at the minute, isn't it? Why am I still using this pistol? Let me kill these. I don't know if they're going to kill me or not whilst I do the hack. Right, I don't need to get the bonus because this is the last time that I need to do this, but I will just make sure I get the bonus. Why not? Welcome if you just joined us. What does everybody else think about these missions? People aren't probably going to answer me, but... They're like a 5 out of 10, aren't they, really? I reckon... if the missions were slightly better on Oscar Guzman Flies Again, and the finale was, you know, you didn't have to use the mogul and shooting the plane for ages and just being trapped on the plane for ages, it gets a bit boring. I did think it'd be better than this. I think this finale is a bit better. I like going for the bonus more, but other than that, I think it's just all a bit mid. It's just mid content, isn't it? I think if the payout was a bit better, it could be a 6, but I still think some of the missions drag on for a bit. It's almost like the amount that you've got to play, well, the playtime to be able to get to the finale is too long for the payout that you get. And the payout isn't as great as what the Oscar Guzman Flies Again one is, because there's no property attached to this. Like, you can just do it anyway. Come on. What on earth? Right, so that's enough headshots. I rate them 5 out of 10, to be honest. See, the thing is, when Clucking Bell Farm Raid came out, it was a bit different from what we, well, what we were getting at the time. Now we've had a few more things like it. You know, with Oscar Guzman Flies Again and now these No Way missions. Plus, even going back and replaying them, they just weren't as... The Clucking Bell Farm Raid stuff wasn't as good as what it was when it first came out. For whatever reason. I just didn't enjoy it as much. It was alright at first, but I don't know what happened to it. Maybe Oscar Guzman Flies Again was that much better than it. For what I've said about these missions, 5 out of 10 might seem harsh, but I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, that it's actually like 7 out of 10, because they could do way better than this, put it that way. I'd have to replay them all to be able to rank them properly. It's been a while since I've done Oscar Guzman Flies Again, and it's been a while since I've done Clucking Bell Farm Raid. These No Way missions are just... Like I said, if the pay was better... It's the last time I need to do this anyway. $39 headshots. So sick of people talking about rain in the UK. I mean, I feel like people are fascinated by that, don't live here. Like, obviously, but what's it? It's not. It probably rains every single day of the year. I'm not even joking. Somewhere. It's probably raining. Not every single day, but for a lot of the days, it's probably raining at least somewhere. See, it might just be the odd shower now and again that you get. But it might be raining somewhere in the country, and it's completely sunny in the other. That's what the weather's like. They make it sound like it's rained constantly for 41 days. It just hasn't rained constantly for 41 days. In fact, at the start of the year, the best weather we had was at the start of the year. It was quite sunny for for a week. Doing Guzman mission sounds not fun. Yeah, I'm not going to do them. Definitely not going to do them. I'm going to get the Itali Classic out. Manage vehicles. Where's the storage?
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
It's in my mansion garage, isn't it? Not that one. It's there. That's it. Right, so we're getting this today. Like I said, I'm still not a big fan of them adding in content that is now just exclusive to GTA Plus members for a limited time. Yeah, you can buy them from In the Car Mate, but not everyone's got access to somebody that owns the car and wants to give it to them in the car mate, or wants to let them buy it off them in the car mate, okay? But this is just stuff that otherwise we would have had at the same time as everyone else. So this is it, the Itali Classic. I know it's not as bad as the Astrale, because if you didn't know what they did with the Astrale, they added it in. I wasn't looking where I was going. They added it in, and then you had to wait a month if you didn't have GTA Plus. Now, if GTA Plus is going to be a thing, then I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be in the game where it's going to put content that would previously just would have been given to everyone at the same time for free. Obviously, you had to pay for it with in-game money, but it would have been added in for free at the same time as everyone else. Now they're putting it behind a paywall for you to be able to get it a month before everyone. When really, you're just paying for content that you would have had. Let's say this probably would have come out this week anyway. In fact, they might have structured, you know, the release order of everything a little bit differently, but you might have even got it sooner. Like if people weren't paying for GTA Plus, then the game would be in a much better spot than what it is now, because it's just, like I said, it's just not a good idea to add in content that people aren't going to have access to unless they're paying money, and people don't want to pay money for something like this. And it just ruins it for everyone else. Anyway, it's a good vehicle. It's just they keep on adding in content that is for, well, limited time only for GTA Plus members. And this is content that we would have got at the same time for everyone. It's just, I wouldn't say it's ruining the game, but it's definitely bullshit, put it that way. It's bullshit. To pay for content that you would have had for free regardless, but you're paying to have it as a limited time exclusive for GTA Plus members. It's just ridiculous. Saying that, it's nearly been 4 years since it got added into the game. I remember making the shall we flick over to that, in fact? Shall I find the video? Shall I find the video? Let me try and find the video. This is a few years ago now, so... GTA Plus is an issue for the future of GTA Online. Only got 500 views. Only got 500 views. Can I try and... Right, let me just switch to Chrome. Is that a bit too zoomed in? I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Rockstar just announced a new subscription service called GTA Plus for the new version of
This
GTA
is it.
Online.
This is it.
It's
This is
a
the video.
$6 a month subscription service which grants you access to...
It's now... It's now £7, but... I don't know what it is in dollars. I use dollars in the video just because it's... Everyone has a rough idea of how much dollars are, but... Not me anymore, I guess. But.
Bonuses and content. And to be honest, I could see this being a problem for the future of GTA Online, because if this ends up being a success, Rockstar will start to put more and more content behind this, and eventually we'll see the end of free updates. Not necessarily free updates, but a lot of that content will be put behind a paywall. Anyway, moving on from...
They do that now with the timed exclusivity stuff. It's not quite as bad as what I kind of made it sound in this video, but, you know, there's still a lot of time to go. Like, GTA Plus is, you could argue, still in its infancy. Where we're going to be in 10 years from now. You know, GTA is still going to be around, isn't it? And what content are they going to be putting behind a paywall then? I mean, the 100-car garage is probably... you should be able to get the 100-car garage without GTA Plus. It shouldn't be a GTA Plus exclusive thing, but GTA Plus members should get it for free. It should be something like 10 million or something, shouldn't it? It's just ridiculous how you've got. It's ridiculous how you've got something like that behind a paywall, like GTA Plus, and then you can't even use it. You can't even use it unless you've got GTA Plus. I mean, you can, but you can't move the vehicles around. It's stupid, isn't it?
This month, which is going to be running from March 29th to April the 27th. So you're going to be located in La Mesa, which is kind of massively added to the wardrobe, because remember the last double GTA Plus shark card?
I should have watched this.
FaZe Bank for
talked about it in stream.
And other stores found in GTA Online web.
Let me switch back over, because I was waffling a bit on the video. I think I make a good point at some point in the video, but I've not got time to just go through it now and listen to it all. I'd rather be playing the game. It's got the odd jobs to go and check out. But yeah, that's the video that I uploaded almost 4 years ago when GTA Plus first got added in. I was basically saying they're going to put more and more stuff behind the paywall. And that's exactly what they have ended up doing, and it's not going to stop with this, it'll get worse. I mean, the timed exclusivity stuff is just bullshit. Why is the update not out yet? Because it's not out yet. It's out in 30 minutes. But yeah, if you've not got GTA Plus, then the Itali Classic's going to come out for you this week. And even last week, they're a bit sneaky with that one. So they've got the Vinewood Car Club, and in the Vinewood Car Club, it's kind of like vehicles that you can use if you've got GTA Plus. And you can buy the vehicles that get added into the Vinewood Car Club. I think at a slightly discounted price, I'm not sure. But this got added into the Vinewood Car Club last week. It's not even on the website. It's just in the Vinewood Car Club. In fact, let's even go to the Vinewood Car Club. Quite near it. They did it with the Louvre, in fact. So 3 vehicles have done that in this update, where it's just been like a GTA Plus exclusive thing. So yeah, if you've got GTA Plus, you can actually buy this right now. It's there, look. No, 10 AM. 10 AM, that's when it comes out in 30 minutes. So there's that. I mean, they were quite blunt about it with the Astrale. A month as well, by the way. Other players didn't get that for a month. Well, yeah, I guess so. If that's in 30 minutes for you, then yeah. I've absolutely wrecked this car, haven't I? Los Santos car meet free car. What, the prize ride? I even know what the prize ride is this week, and I don't know how you get it. Not this week, but you know what's currently in. Let's have a look at this week, in fact. What is it this week? Where is the prize ride? Place top 2 in the LS Car Meet series to win the Corsita. What even was it last week? I can't be bothered scrolling down, it's too much. No idea. Mikey, welcome. Shout out to Mikey. Appreciate it, mate.
1K3B, thanks for becoming a member. At I.M. 1K3B celebrates 62 months of membership.
I need to change the. I need to. The problem, you know, your emoji, Mikey. The problem is with the B emoji. There was just, it's the assets, getting the assets together for it. I might redo it with AI. So your emoji might get redone with AI. I don't mind. I've got to be careful with how I word this. I don't mind some AI generated stuff, but I'm quite torn on it. There's some good uses for it. There's some bad uses for it. So yeah. I just don't have the pictures, that's the problem. I remember when I first went to make that emoji for the chart. Or the emotes, they call them emotes. So when I first went to make that, that was the... Yeah, there's no real images to be able to put your face on. There's nothing. And it's not like I can just do something like the B movie, because I don't think you could do stuff like that. I mean, you could do, couldn't you? But where's my car? There's my car.
Well, are you gonna apologize? I will fuck you up. Sorry, I'm from out here.
So yeah, if I just AI generate it instead. Was that's the thing now anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'd be able to use the exact same photo and get a much better result. It depends what you use. Some AI generation models aren't that good, but some of them are pretty good. And they do a good job at keeping, you know, the facial details fairly accurate to the, you know, the reference image. So that's nearly 6 years ago as well, that. That's 6 years ago this year. I was thinking about changing one of them. We need to get a pufferfish with boxing gloves. I mean, that was just that one time on stream, wasn't it? When we did all of that. Let me go on to Gemini now. Gemini uses Nano Banana Pro. I bet that does a good job. Let's have a look. Not Gemini 3. Let me just go to Gemini. There we go. Create me an apple style emoji of a pufferfish. That's it, wasn't it? Pufferfish wearing a boxing glove. It has a short arm instead of a side fin. That's because I've got comma and full stop as those sound effects, okay? Look, oh. Right, let's see what it does. Okay, it hasn't really done a good job. Hasn't done a good job. Let me generate it through this instead. I'll have to wait a bit longer. Guys, welcome if you've just joined us. The Itali Classic is going to be coming out today in 20 minutes. It's just a bit shit that people get it early now with GTA Plus. They shouldn't be doing that because it's paying for timed exclusive content. It's just bullshit. Just divides the player base in terms of who's got access to which content. I guess it's already kind of like that anyway because not everyone's got money to be able to just buy everything, but when you've got to start spending real money to get access to things, then it's just crap. There might be some glitches. It won't let me generate it. Oh, there we go. Hopefully that stops that silly drift that's going on. I don't think it likes the way that I've worded it. It doesn't like the way that I've worded it. It's on 54% at the minute, 55%, 57%. It's actually done it. I don't know why it says... Let me save this and put it in. It actually looks fairly accurate. Yes, you could just make it. That's the problem. You could just make this. Look, there you go, look. That looks pretty funny now. See, so you could have something like that instead. I might change one of them to that. I might, I might give it a go at just generating a few for references and then just doing my own. I'm not the biggest fan of AI. It's got its uses, hasn't it? But like I said, I'm quite torn on it. Did I get rid of it? What are you in about now, Bulldog? Welcome if you just joined us, by the way. Not long now until the update should be out, the weekly update. Let me just close Safari. Don't need it. Some Xbox stuff got leaked this week, didn't it? The Halo remake is coming out in the summer. "20 minutes behind in the chat." Oof. The Odd Jobs, that's what I was going to do. The Odd Jobs. Talking about subscriptions. Oh, with GTA Plus. It's just you. I mean, I'd have to make a video. Sit down and think, maybe type a few things up. Get my point across properly. Another advert, that's really loud. How's my car got? Yeah, shift out of the way. You got what I'm saying though, because it's just bullshit out. People pay for a subscription service just to get content as a timed exclusive thing that just otherwise would have been added in normally for everyone at the same time. We probably would have got these, these things earlier than what we're getting them now as well. So if anything, you're paying them to get them later on. And you get all the other bullshit tagged along with it, like the timed exclusive stuff that just creates a divide in the player base. I think sometimes I may be overthinking it slightly because it's, I get that not everyone's got the money to buy the cars and not everyone's going to buy the cars anyway because they might not be into them, but it's still shit and it's still something that's going to probably seep into other things as well. Where would it be from another 4 years from now with GTA Plus? Right, I'm not going to do them all. This is really fiddly, isn't it? Can't believe this has been 2 weeks since this came out as well. Time's flying by. It's just shit with GTA Plus. It's always been shit. It'll always continue to be shit. It's something that just shouldn't be in the game. This is so fiddly. It's annoying because the left stick is steer and it's also to control the thing at the front, the actual lift mechanism. To keep messing around with the lift mechanism when you meaning to steer and you keep steering when you're trying to mess around with the lift mechanism. Oh, that's it. Let me have my forklift to do this. Yeah, brilliant. It'll always be insane that they've added this into the game, by the way. Because imagine this, like, this could be somebody's job, yeah. There's lots of people that probably play GTA that do something like this for a living. And imagine, yeah, getting on GTA just to do what you've been doing all day. It's just, yeah. Brilliant, brilliant Rockstar. It's so fiddly because it's all the left stick. What's worse, this or GTA Plus? I can't believe... I can't believe it, actually. I was going to say, I can't believe I stayed in here the entire time, but... I remember when I first played it and the forklift was just getting stuck. Oh, it's just incredible that they added something like this into the game, to be honest. So you've got to be careful. You've got to be careful not to brush up against anything. And the first time I played it, look, this. That's what I'm on about. Like, the forklift gets stuck on things really easily, even though it looks like it shouldn't be stuck. It's not happened to me as much now because I'm aware that it's a thing, but when I first played it, God, I got into some horrible spots that I just couldn't get out of. I was just there, ranted about it, and it is stupid. It's stupid. That spot there is quite dodgy. I thought I was going to get myself stuck there, then, to be honest. Yeah, all you get rewarded with is an outfit. Money to buy one livery, yeah. Can't wait to be doing this on GTA 6. How would GTA Online have done if this is how it began and just actual jobs all those years ago? The success, you doubt it would have had the success. It's the fact that they added in like roleplay stuff, and it's like they are just beta testing it for GTA 6 surely, because GTA 6 has got to have roleplay in it. It has to, with the content that's getting added into this, because it makes no sense to add content like this into GTA Online because there's no roleplay aspect to it. But we add in activities that you would expect on these roleplaying servers into GTA Online. Like, they've got to be testing stuff. We know that they add in the vehicles from GTA 6. That's a joke. That is a joke. It's so shit. This is so shit. Yeah, but that's the thing, Bulldog. It's not even got roleplay servers. It's not like you can even roleplay. It's just in the game for no reason. Don't get me wrong. Even if it did have roleplay servers, I'd still find it shit. I'm not bothered about roleplay. I've made that quite clear many times before, but even on this stream, let's talk about it again now. Oh no, I've got it stuck. Oh no, I haven't. Oh, maybe that. There we go. But imagine if this is how they made you start off in GTA 6. The best way to make money was by doing shit like this. They want you miserable. I'm going to say something bad's going to happen here. It's on its side, isn't it? Oh, come on. Where did it go? Did it just move? I'm telling you. It'd be interesting to see what does happen with roleplay, though. On GTA 6. And exactly how they're going to treat the online mode in GTA 6, because I really do think they've overestimated how many people are actually bothered about playing RP. Just because of how popular it is on Twitch. It's only popular on Twitch because you get people like XQC playing it. All these popular streamers that have lots of viewers no matter what they do. People watch that content for the streamer, not necessarily because it's GTA roleplay. I may exist in this as well. Just so like that. I'm not faffing around in that spot there. Would you rather have to complete the OG Heist Criminal Mastermind challenge or all 3 of the Doomsday Heist Criminal Mastermind challenges in a single day? Doomsday Heist. Doomsday Heist because... I don't know, can't give you a reason. I just think... Well, I can actually. I just think the original ones are more dated than them. If you want an honest answer, I wouldn't do either of them. I wouldn't do either of them. No, it's about all sorts. It's about all sorts. It does seep into that sort of thing though, Bulldog, but it's like you start off in these roleplay servers by doing like regular jobs. It's the hardest challenge of them all. Good. Good. I'm glad I picked the hardest one. Okay, if you just joined us, by the way, what's the timer on? 5 minutes. Yeah, if you just joined us, the Itali Classic is already in the game, but it's GTA Plus only at the minute. Just been talking about how it's shit that GTA Plus gets timed exclusive content now that otherwise would have just been put in the game for everyone at the same time. Skip that. So yeah, this is the Itali Classic. It's coming out today for 2.2 million, I think. 2.2 million. Let me do this as well. Let me show you. Because obviously I'm not going to be customizing it today. Where's the gameplay? I've got gameplay of me customizing it. Unreleased GTA cars. Itali Classic customization. This is it. This is it. It's alright. You can only do some, like, make it look like a rally car. That's the only sort of build you can go for, really, with the things that they added in. Kind of make it look half and half, you know, a bit like what I end up doing to mine, but I would have liked to have seen more, don't get me wrong. But I think it's, for the type of car that it is, you know, a classic sort of car, you don't really get too much customization on a lot of them. It's more than what you would expect. Just that rally sort of look for me is just not for me. And as you'll see, a lot of the things tend to look very similar to each one another. Like the spoilers are all very similar. There's one that's different to the others, but they're like a bit of a lip spoiler. But just different sizes, but also very fairly similar sizes. I should probably move this down here. Don't know where that's gone now. It's got any sound effects. Brilliant. Heist, in order to get criminal masterminds, you have to complete in-order setups and finals the Fleeker job with the same crew on hard without losing any of your life. So yeah, I know about that. Doomsday Heist, that's 3 of them you have to have with 2 players, 3 players and 4 players. It's the same sort of thing, you can't die. People who pay extra on top play a different game already. Says Bulldog. It's just shit. It just shouldn't be a thing, should it? Just timed exclusive content for GTA Plus if people are paying to get content that otherwise would have just been added in at the same time for everyone. It's just stupid. And that's the thing, it's like, okay, you might be able to tolerate it now, but where's it going to lead to? That's the thing, where's this going to lead to? It's only going to get worse. They'll just wait until people will get used to it and then nothing will get said about it. Nothing will get said about it in the future. People just... It's the same with everything. People just get used to stuff and then that becomes the new norm and then just end up acting like things have always been like that when they just haven't. People have got really comfortable with GTA Plus being in the game. And then they started ramping the offerings up for GTA Plus slowly but surely over time. Well, the thing is, Bulldog, I actually don't mind it being in the game now because it's kind of like Game Pass but for Rockstar, isn't it? With some select games. I think GTA Plus may be on. Well, GTA Online itself may be on GTA Plus. I think it is, you know. Just don't think you get the single player. GTA 5, so... It's not like it's a bad thing, it's just the offerings that in the games. Rather than it just being discounts and things like that, it's exclusive content, you know, the 100 car garage and the outfits that would have been given out for everyone. And now there's timed exclusive content that people seem to be getting, well, GTA Plus seem to be getting every time they bring out a new vehicle. I mean, it was really bad with the Australia, wasn't it? How you had to wait a month. Yeah, that was the customization, by the way. I don't know when it disappeared. But yeah, that was the customization for it. Yeah, if you're going to get a car from this update, it's probably going to have to be this one because it's pretty good to drive. It's pretty good to drive. One of the better feeling cars of the update, if not the best feeling car of the update. I wouldn't say it's a class killer of any sort, but it just feels nice to drive. Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. That's all it should be. It should just get the odd thing for free. Maybe some slight bonuses, but nothing that ridiculous. Remember when the damn casino ice was on double with GTA Plus? It's the content that's the worst thing. They shouldn't be getting additional content with it, and the timed exclusive stuff. Right, anyway, I'm going to restart the game now because it's probably on the website. I'm not going to put my VPN on. Probably going to play one of those lunar races on my own. Let me delete that from OBS and let me turn the timer off. It depends what that is, Bulldog, there. £10 for GTA Plus. 10p has nothing there. I mean, if it was 10p a month, that'd be some months you'd have to go through to get to what? How much is it? £7. More than half a decade. Itali Classic is available for purchase. Clothing unlock red year of the Horse T. Is that new? There it is, the Corsita. Oh, it looked like the RSX at first. I'm going to say, I didn't think it was the RSX. It's not. Anyway, be on the website. It's on Legendary Motorsport. Rotti Itali Classic. There it is. For 2,025,000. And this is it, the Itali Classic. Go to my penthouse and have a look at this t-shirt. So the Lunar New Year stunt races should be in the game now. And the Lunar New Year stunt races are pretty interesting because you've got the you've got the NOS on that, haven't you? I'm sure you have. You've got the boost. Let's crash the car. Right, penthouse. I'm bad at finding where the clothing is in the wardrobe. Tops. They're going to be under special. Where's special? Maybe under seasonal. There it is. That's the new shirt. I think it's new. Unless this was some sort of challenge that you had to do beforehand. So many of them that I've not like that. I'm surprised I've actually viewed some of these. I think out of all of these, the wasted one's probably the best. Rockstar Games. I've never viewed that before, apparently. That's probably the best one, isn't it? The wasted t-shirt. Lunar New Year stunt races. Let's have a look. When did these first get added in? Let me have a look. Lunar New Year stunt races. GTA Wiki. Let's have a look. You should tell me on this. They only got added in last year. Did they actually only get added in last year? Because I could have swore these have been in the game for at least 2 years. Lunar New Year Mega Event Week in GTA Online. It was over a year ago as well. It was the 23rd of January 2025. Yeah, it's those races. Shadow. Apparently I've not done this one. Play it on my own. No one's online. It's a bit weird as to which car you can use. You know what? I've not used a 300R in ages. I don't even know where it is. Yeah, the Chinese lanterns. It's like all sorts of props in this that aren't in the creator. I mean, there could be now. I've not been in it in a while, so. So, no, I missed that. Oh yeah, it's a toggle, not hold. You know what? I actually don't think we played this one. It's not actually lied. Brilliant. Brilliant. It's a bit weird, this track. It's almost like some of the sections are too steep. You've got to hope that you've got enough nitrous to get up the steep bits. It's supposed to be the Great Wall of China or something. Or mimic it slightly. Saying that, those are pads to refill the nitrous, so there is a steep bit where you need to use them. I guess they've put some down for you. It's a bit weird though how they added in all these props for just the Lunar New Year. This is what I remember saying it now last year. They're definitely trying to do more stuff so then they can release GTA in China, some version of GTA in China, because you can't play this in China, can you? So why do any of this? Like, you can't play this in China. Is this new? This might even be new. This is a new race. It's got to be, because there's no way that's world record. I mean, I guess it is, because it's brand new, but... Brilliant. Yeah, the Itali Classic. New-ish. I mean, if you had GTA Plus, you could have got it last week. From in the Vinewood Car Club. And this is a... I didn't think it was a new race. But it is a new race. I just thought it was one from last year that I hadn't played last year. I think there must have only been 3 of them. I don't know, it's a bit weird compared to the other ones. The other ones are very similar to this though. Just some parts of this track are just a bit shit. Yeah, some of the sections are too steep. It is weird though. Like Lunar, all this Lunar New Year stuff that they've always done for a fair few years now. 100% trying to get the game to come out in China. Something like that. They've got to. Like I said, Chinese people can't even play the game. Right, so that's the Lunar New Year race that they added in. That I didn't think they'd added in, but they have added it in today. But it's from last year. I might as well play a lap of this just to revisit one of the older ones. So this is one from last year. Really don't get why they limit it so much. Yeah, it would be nice in fact to get that in the creator. I think it's limited to only some cars though, that's the problem. Use the SM722. Remember when this thing came out? Like, the stream that I did when this thing came out, lots of people were watching, like hundreds of people were watching. That's rarely ever happens for me. That's the one thing I remember about this car, is that's the stream from when it came out. And people didn't like how I'd customised the car. Because these mods on the car were something that we'd done at the time. And I thought, you know what, let's just use them. Don't really see us use these mods anymore. This is probably one that needs re-merging. I remember this track. I'm not sure if you can use the props though as well. Shadow, you know, the Chinese ones. It's like they don't want you to use them, so then you can't create your own Lunar New Year stuff, so then you've not always got content for Lunar New Year. Always in the game through user-created content. I wish it was whole day to boost, rather than toggle. Well, I'm not going to get a world record. Yeah, the pink diamond is boosted. I said towards the start, when I read all this stuff out, you're probably still not going to get it. They should just make it so it is just a pink diamond. It's not quite the Panther, is it? But it's still, it'd be worth playing KO for a change. Does the wiki not tell you what cars are available? So it's just the 300R Penumbra FF, RT3000, SM722, and the VSTR. If the player selects the stock Penumbra FF, it will have the Lunar New Year livery applied to it, which could be unlocked for the vehicle by participating in these races. There you go. 50% chance, is that what it is? I guess not too bad then if it's 50% chance. But what's the point? What's the point? Because that Ceeday got nerfed to an absolute oblivion. You can't even play it on hard mode anymore because you'd have to complete it, sit around for a few hours on the game. Which, bear in mind, most people probably haven't got a few hours in a day to play the game. So it's just you're never going to be able to do hard mode. The cooldown lasts too long. You don't make enough money from it anymore. Don't get me wrong. It's still. It's still, to be honest, still one of the better things in the game for making money. It's just not the best thing to be making money. It's nowhere near as good as what it used to be. But just make it the pink diamond. Make it the pink diamond. The thing is, if you know how to set up a Ceeday, you can set it really quickly. And even if you're only going to make 900,000, that's more money than what you can make with the No Way missions. That's more money that you can make with the Oscar Guzman stuff, so... And the content's easier to complete. The weekly challenge, I don't even know what the weekly challenge is. What's the weekly challenge? Your associate turnover 10 grand for the weekly challenge. Well, I never bothered with the weekly challenges. Let's have a look. It's 100,000. That is, I'm sure that's on, well, it's some sort of bonus, put it that way. 4 times cash and RP on CEO/VIP work. I'm not sure if that's included in this. Associate or bodyguard stuff. Well, in fact, it says 4 times cash on associate and bodyguard salaries. Just join somebody's thing if they invite you. Be the easiest way to do that. I don't even know what that is, Shadow. So this is it. Let me save it. I've just seen it on Twitter. Test funds. I don't know. Why did he change his name to... In fact, somebody said it because it means something in Arabic. Just changed it to Tex. Tex funds. So this is it. Pink Diamond, 50% chance within 72 hours from last playthrough. $50. It should just be the Pink Diamond, shouldn't it? Where the hell am I? I'm sure it did this to me last year, you know. I remember being in this exact situation before. Incredible. Small delay before moving after mantling something. Oh, well, I'll tell you, you're on about the solo gold glitch. I've never done that. Remember the open wheel series? That's not in the game anymore, is it? People don't really play it anymore either. Quick join, there we go. Open wheel at night. It's not in there, is it? Got the HSW stuff in, but not the open wheel stuff. Right, let me have a look at something. It's first F1 race. It's like I'm not, but I couldn't give a shit about F1. But it's F1 2026 calendar. Why is it so hard to see when this starts? Because 8th of March. 8th of March. So when is it? When's this going to be? So the Chinables update on the 5th of March is probably going to be like something daft, like 4 times cash and RP on open wheel series. They normally do stuff for that when it's well, when F1 starts. So Price Street's not been online this week. It must be doing something. 35 days ago, I screenshotted this. Definitely accidentally did that. You know what I did? I've not claimed my things. I never do it. I never do it. I'm a bugger for that. Let me put my cash away. So this is it. Career progress. I've finally done the no way stuff. Where do you claim the rewards though now? Rewards. Here we go. I say That wasn't let me claim it then. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to die. I just know it. I might not, you know. I might not. No, I did. I did. After all of that. It hasn't spawned me far away, but do you reckon I'll be able to make it up this place here? Can't even get up doing this. It'd be easy to do this at this point. Watch this just get put nowhere near here now. Yeah, I knew it. All the way over there. Brilliant. Will I get to my car? Will I get to my car? I only want to look at the Itali Classic. I'm probably not going to be streaming for much longer, but I just, you know, because it's new. We really need a new game, don't we? What is going on with games at the minute? Games are just shit, aren't they? I mean, we've talked about a bit about it before, haven't we? But I don't know. It's just, remember those conversations that we'll have had on stream before? Like all the games that I seem to have been playing at the minute have all been old games. Like, this is 13 years old this year. Right, this is the Itali Classic anyway. We don't have to talk about that shit. But look, when they're bringing out stuff like High Guard, what? No one asked for that, and it's crap. I know it's free to play, but see what this marathon's like. In fact, see what happens to marathon. That's going to be interesting. It could go either way. That's going to go either way. That. I've played Marathon. I don't think it's that good. I will say that. Seems very boring. And the gunplay isn't as good as Destiny 2. Anyway, the Itali Classic. So yeah, this is new today. 2,025,000. Say this now, this is probably the best car from the update in terms of how it feels to drive. Performance wise, no, obviously not, but just driving around, it feels like a solid car. One of the better ones in the game. Mate, these adverts, so loud. And then you've got the Lunar News year stuff that has been added in. It's just shit. I know we've talked about it a fair bit on stream this week, mainly because they brought this car out today. But properly out today. It's just the fact that they keep doing this. Every single time they bring out a new car now, even when the update first came out with the Louisville, they keep adding in limited time content for GTA Plus members. And beforehand, before GTA Plus, that never used to happen. Just wouldn't have happened. But yeah, if there's a car that you're going to buy, definitely get this because it just feels nice to drive. The only somewhat disappointing thing about it is the customization, but cars like this don't really tend to have a lot of customization. This does have customization, but the thing with the customization is you can only really make the car look like a rally car. And it's not really the sort of thing that I want to do to this car, so... I mean, if you want to do that, then fair enough, I guess you'd like it, but... And it's not just that, a lot of the things are fairly similar to each one another as well, like the spoilers. All the spoilers look very similar to each one another. There's only one that looks a bit different to all the rest. We'll have to do a tier list again. Have to do a tier list for the vehicles of this update. We've had some half decent vehicles this update, haven't we? I wouldn't say this is an S tier car, but it would have to be A, surely. I don't think, have we had an S tier car? You could say the FMJ. You would have to say the FMJ Mark II because the FMJ Mark II is the new best HSW supercar. It's no longer the weaponized Ignis. So it can get an S class. It can get in S tier just for that. Just for that alone. What else did we get? It was the Louis. Oh, the Extreme. That's such a forgettable car, isn't it? The Extreme. Shall I get that? Shall I get that out and have a look? Crispy, welcome. Crispy says he hates the FMJ, lol.
Some wheels? I can bring them around.
Let me just... Where is it? It's in... There it is, look. Extreme. The GT750 as well. The GT750s, I'd say it is alright, but it was kind of overshadowed by the Itali Classic. I think the Itali Classic's better for it. It's not quite as classic looking, the Itali Classic, is it? Because it's like more of like a... like an 80s, it's got an 80s look to it, but whereas the GT750's got like more of a 50s, 60s look to it. But I think out of the more classic cars like that, the Itali Classic's better. This thing, by the way. God, this electric as well. How forgettable was this thing? This would get something like a... Let me have a look. Let's have a look at the tier list. What did I do them to? Oh, we did actually do an Agents of Sabotage tier list. So it goes from S to A. S, A, B, C, D, E. I forgot I ever did this. I forgot I ever did that. I forgot the names of some of these. The Chavos was alright, wasn't it? A-Class. See, if that was better, around the, you know, the Banshee GTS, if the Banshee GTS was better around the circuit, then that would quite easily have been S tier. The only reason why it wasn't is because it was only quick in a straight line. The D5 is also pretty good, and the police car D10 is probably the best police car they've added in. I forgot what it's the Fireball, isn't it? The Fireball ASP, that. The Lost Speed. I quite liked the Lost Speed when it came out. The Titan. It's just some of these other cop cars, like the Outreach faction wasn't that bad. The Caracara, is it the Caracara Patrol and the Terminus Pursuit, or is it the Caracara Pursuit and the Terminus Patrol? No idea. I forgot. That plane in D tier, by the way, is just wasn't that great. And the wide body okay, if we had to redo that now, you can take delivery off it. That wouldn't be E tier, would it? It would probably be. It would have to be C tier, because there's not really a lot you can do to it. C or a B tier. C or a B tier. It's just lacks customization, doesn't it? The BMW, but it's also quite forgettable. It would be kind of like in be a C tier, isn't it? I mean, it's not quite as forgettable as this, but I don't see anybody using it. Let's get that out, in fact. Just kind of... It's a weird one, isn't it? It's a weird one.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheel?
Might have to do this for this update once we get all of the cars in the game. So the XS4. Okay, maybe it's a bit forgettable because I wouldn't have been able to tell you that was called the XS4. At least I could remember what the Extreme was. It's not the Mark II, it's the Mark V. Why Mark V? There's only two of them in the game. So, the Louisville. The Louisville's...
I'll get back to work.
I want to put the Louisville in A class just because I think it's a nice looking car. The performance isn't too great on it, is it? Don't get me wrong, it's not too bad. I think it's fairly... It's up there for supers, but it's just not competitive enough. See, this thing's alright, but this is 100% this is a street vehicle in GTA 6. This is alright, isn't it? Sedans. I think B or a C tier would be where this belongs. We've still not got the Katora, have we? I don't know what's going to happen. Well, it's probably going to be with GTA Plus next month. I'm sure that thing's got a drift upgrade. The Kitora might have to... You see, I don't think it is S tier. The customization is... Well, I guess plentiful. But I just don't think it's worth putting in S tier for the customization alone. It is in utilities as well. We'll have to wait and see. I want to see what the drift upgrade's like on it. So that could either be S tier or A tier. It's quite a fun little vehicle, in fact. What else? So Louisville could be A tier. I'm rating some of these quite highly, aren't I? I don't think the vehicles that we've had so far are that bad. It's drift and non-drift. See, I've got the vehicle, but let me. Imagine if we can't join Anawak unless we verify his age. I shoot, yeah. Because it's not going to put me in. Let's get the Kitara. It's these cop cars. I want them to get the cop cars out of the way because I'm just not asked about them.
You need something, huh? One of your
Yeah,
rides?
they
Let me know.
probably are the lowest ones. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the old Buffalo cop car is better than the new Buffalo cop car. It's just, I'm not bothered. I don't want them. I'm not bothered.
I'm bringing
Right,
to you.
Kitara.
I'll get back to it then.
So it's like a tidgy little thing, isn't it? Make it look quite angry looking. With the headlights. I wonder what vehicles aren't going to be in GTA 6. You know when GTA 6 comes out, you're going to have lots of people that haven't played GTA Online in a while. And they're going to think all of these cars are new or something. And they'll be like, oh, this is insane, this is crazy. And it's like, they're all from GTA Online. It's just going to be funny watching people react to stuff like that. Imagine if the Krieger's in and people haven't... people don't even know the Krieger's in the game. There'll be players like that. Brilliant. I'm taking this to the car, but I'm sure I can't put a drift upgrade on it at the minute because the drift upgrade hasn't been enabled. The Kitara's not out, we're just talking about cars from the update and potentially where they would sit on a tier list. Yeah, it's going to be the big streamers. 100%. That's who I kind of had in mind, to be honest. Just random streamers that just play absolutely anything. And they'll just play it because it's GTA. So yeah, there's no drift upgrade. Just yet. But this will be getting a drift upgrade. So like I said, I can't really rate it. I can't give it... I can't give it a rating without having that drift upgrade and see what the drift upgrade's like. Yeah, the customization's really good. And there's some wacky things that you can do to it, but I'm not going to sit here and say just because it's got S tier customization, it belongs in S tier. You know, that sort of thing. It's just not. It's one of the most unique vehicles in GTA Online, and I think if anything's unique, it sits quite high up on the list. just, how do we get things like this, but we don't get a PLP50? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand why they've just never added that into the game. Even if it would be like an absolute shit show to drive, like it toppled over and stuff like that, just add it in the game because it would be fun. Like GTA's physics and sandbox is arguably the best game out there to have something like a PLP50 in the game. It just would be. It just would be. Like the physics, the sandbox and everything about this game would just make sense to add a PLP50 into it. You even got PLP50s in... Oh, I mean, you'd assume they would put them in Forza, and they have got them in Forza. You'd expect them to be in Forza, wouldn't you? But at the same time, it's something that wacky. You wouldn't necessarily. What I'm saying is, if it's in Forza, it should be in GTA. I know that's a weird thing to say because Forza's got lots of cars in it, but you get what I'm saying. But yeah, there's gonna be lots of people that will play GTA 6, and a lot of the cars that are in GTA 6 will already be in GTA Online. But because they've not played GTA Online in forever, or they've just not seen anybody use the cars and they've not bought them themselves because they've added in that many, they'll see some cars. Let's say the Krieger ends up becoming a street car, or something like that, and then they'll be like, "Oh, look at this car! This car's amazing!" It's like, okay. I remember when that car got added into the game. Simpler times. Simpler times. You'd go back. Look, you'd go back to 2019, wouldn't you? You'd go back to 2019. I'm not that sort of person, because why would you want to do that? But look, well, I wouldn't want to go back to 2019. It just, people weren't as bloody. It's post-COVID shit, isn't it? People are mongs now. But yeah, the Krieger's always been alright as well. That's been in the game. The Krieger's been in the game this year. In fact, the Krieger's been in the game now for most of the game's life cycle. Crazy. It's been in 7 years this year, though. Anyway, I'm probably going to end my stream soon anyway. I'm confused because it says Streets there, look. But it's not online. Last online 4 hours ago. Should I invite him, see if he joins? Might be in somebody else's pie, I don't know. It might be appearing offline. God knows. See, if it's been playing up recently as well again. Some people will be online, but it'll say that they're offline. We'll ask him. You there, Stroot? I want to know what's going on. Were you in someone else's party?
No.
Are you appearing online?
Should be.
Yeah, it's bugged.
Oh. Oh, that.
It's bugged. Yeah.
I am now. Must have accidentally hit. Oh, no, 'cause I was watching Disney Plus. I put on Do Not Disturb. I think I accidentally hit appearing offline. Well, the appear offline instead of hit the online.
No, it's just that it's been playing up for me, like, you know, with other people. Some people, like, they'll be appearing online, but, like, they'll be offline unless I click on their profile and then it says they're online. Oh, jeez, the RGB looks on my mic.
Yeah, that's happened to, I was playing with one of the guys I play with on Fallout, one of his friends. It was happening to him. He was trying to join, but, it wasn't appearing. Wasn't until like
Yeah,
it's been
weird.
it appeared.
Yeah, it's been weird recently. Lots of people are just they're online, but on your friends list they're offline. If you know what I mean, like you've got to click on them. Like I'll click on Irvy21 and then it'll say he's online, but obviously it's not at the minute.
Yeah, no, I think it was my fault because I was watching Disney Plus and I put on Do Not Disturb until I think
I just wondered
I was
because I
changing
thought
it back.
because it's been like that a lot recently. Just not displaying stuff correctly.
Yeah, no, I hit the wrong one. Was it P online, but I hit offline instead.
Right, I'm probably going to end the stream soon anyway.
Yeah.
Pointless. There's not a lot got added in. I just talked about how it's kind of shit that they keep on adding in all this content for GTA Plus. That's like limited time stuff.
Yeah.
They get it before everyone else. In fact, there's one thing that I want to check before I end the stream, but I need to switch accounts for it first. One thing that I want to check. I've still got that tier list. Yeah, there we go. I think this is fairly accurate though, this tier list. I may even rank these differently now, but I wouldn't really change too many things around. I'd probably... The Chavos and the Firebolt can go down to C, the Outreach faction can go into D, the other two cop cars can go into E. The plane can stay where it is, the helicopter can stay where it is, the Titan can stay where it is. I'd keep A the same. I'd keep A the same. I'm not done the tier list for the summer DLC. I can't even remember what got added in. Summer DLC. We've started calling it Summer DLC. That's how forgettable that was. What even was that? Yeah, I sometimes think I've got a bad memory because I can't remember the name of these DLCs. But I'm telling you now, I can't remember these DLCs because they were so lackluster.
That Summer DLC you're talking about, is that the one how they released all the vehicles in one hit? Or a different one?
Well, the one that's just gone by. Whatever the update's called. Don't know the update anymore. Let's have a look. Oh, it's Money Fronts, isn't it? Money Fronts. I just remembered it as soon as I was scrolling down my live streams.
Now, some of the reason when you're saying money, was it the Money Front? I was automatically thinking of the was it that sometime special where Liam's like, oh, I'm bored because literally they they released all the vehicles one hit.
Yeah, they did. I remember that now. It's just... It's weird to me. It really is. Why did they ever do that? Guys, welcome if you just joined us, and I'm going to be streaming for too much longer because there's nothing to do in GTA Online because the car got added in last week. It's just been added in for everyone this week. It was added into the Vinewood Car Club last week for GTA Plus. So if you had GTA Plus, you could get it a week before everyone else. Yeah, it's not as bad as the Astrali, but the fact that they keep doing, they've done it for 3 cars this update. They did it with the Louisville, the Astrali, now the Itali Classic. The fact that they keep on making it so GTA Plus members get timed exclusive content when before GTA Plus, everyone would just get it at the same time. It's, you know, you're making people pay to get content earlier than everyone else, when really, let's say if GTA Plus wasn't a thing and it didn't update every month, you could have got these cars earlier than what you're getting them now without paying for them, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you wouldn't have to wait until that monthly refresh until GTA Plus refreshes to get the car, because it always coincides with this monthly GTA Plus update, doesn't it? Whereas beforehand, you may have had these cars every 2 weeks or so. Now, don't get me wrong, because the amount of content that we've got in the game at the minute to drip feed into the game, you know, we've not really got that much content to add in. So I don't mind waiting a month, because it, you know, by the time we get, you know, a couple of months down the line, we're still looking forward to something, let's say. But if, you know, if they burn through it all in a couple of weeks or a few weeks, then, you know, you've got nothing for months on end to look forward to. It's just a bit annoying sometimes when they add something in that's going to be the last thing out that is somewhat interesting and it's something that you want to check out. I remember that happening with the ShuffleGamer. But yeah, the timed exclusive stuff's just bullshit. And like I said, if GTA Plus wasn't a thing, who's to say we wouldn't be getting these? Who's to say we wouldn't have already had all of these vehicles by now anyway? So it's not even like you're getting them earlier. You're probably getting them later than what you would have done, but you're getting them before everyone else. And then that creates problems then, doesn't it? Because people got access to some content that other people haven't got, and then, let's say, like in the case of the Australia, where it was quite a good vehicle with the HSW upgrade, it's not the best in class. So it's almost like it's pay to win. Like, fair enough, these people are going to get it eventually, but that lasted for a month. It was a month before everyone else could get it. Yeah, you can buy it in the car meet. Not everyone's able to buy it off somebody in the car meet, though, are they? So it's just shit. It's something that shouldn't be done. If they're going to do something like that, just make it free for GTA Plus members. Just do that. Just do that. That's what they should do. Anyway, I'm probably going to end the stream now. I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours, a little bit longer this week, to say there's not been much to do. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe for more content. We'll be back again next week, most likely. Hopefully. Hopefully. There's a bit more to do next week. If people are on, I guess we'll try and play those Lunar New Year stunt races, because they are kind of interesting now. You've got the nitrous, but other than that, the fact that it's, you know what they should have done? They should have made it so more vehicles, you were able to use more vehicles in those races rather than just the nitrous being on those cars only. Because that's the reason why you can only use those cars. It's because they've only put nitrous on those cars. That track that we played, by the way, Sonora Derby, is a brand new race. See, just got confirmation of that. I gathered when I set the world record, but I thought at first it was one that I'd not played from the previous year. Like, we'd just not played them all because we just weren't bothered. Maybe we'd gone to play a Kalahari Cross or something. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe for more content. Like I said, hopefully it's a bit more interesting next week. I don't think it will be. But that being said, it probably will be more interesting next week because I won't have to do the no way missions because I've done them all. Finally. We'll probably go to my mansion and put my plaque up. That's what we can do next week instead of doing the missions. Because I won't be doing that during the week. So yeah, if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe for more content. And until next time, guys, goodbye.